Chuck Michelle. I'm with EliteExpo out of South Elgin, Illinois, and today we're debuting a very new product that we're excited about. It's called the Expo Vid Analytics System, and it's really designed to tell an event manager how well their exhibit is performing or performed on the show floor. Questions like, how did the traffic flow through the booth? How did the different product perform? How well was it received? How well was my workstations interacting with different attendees? Also will determine, how did the staffing work out? Did I have too much staff? Did I have a little bit of staff? Orientation of the booth. Was the traffic all coming in from one side? How many people walked by that did not come in and engage? So a lot of the standard questions that one addresses are determining, again, how well the booth performed at the show. The actual system is comprised of several HD cameras. A typical system is going to have 4 HD 360 cameras. There's then the actual brains of the system, and then the means of monitoring the system. So what we'll typically do is we'll look at a booth footprint, and we'll determine on the footprint with the client exactly where the important zones are within the booth. What areas are they typically going to be addressing where clients interact with product or where presentations are done? At that point, once we do that, we'll start to go ahead with the cameras and trap the different workstations so that we can start determining when these entry points are broken by attendees, as you can see there. At that point, once we're up and running, this is a good example of what the event manager will be able to view and look at within their booth. This is showing all the different areas within our booth, and all the different zones are showing you the different areas that are trapped. Now what happens with these zones is when somebody enters the zone, we can program it where if they're in that zone for longer than about a minute, we're going to start determining that that is actually an engaged session. If it's under that, we won't count it as an engaged session. What we also encourage the staff to do is to wear a specific shirt so that when we scrub the video at the end, we know exactly who the staff is as opposed to attendees, so we have a much more accurate count. So you can see here we have 4 different positions. In this case, we're looking at 4 different areas within our booth. Now when it's all said and done, after the show, we'll furnish a very comprehensive report that will detail some very important data. How many people walked by the booth and didn't go in? We'll do it by the hour, and we'll do it by the day. How many people came in at the different angles of the booth? How many people engaged at the different workstations? How long did they engage? Did we have too much staff? Did we not have enough staff? What times of day should we have improved the staff? So information like that that'll really kind of pretty much give you a good handle on how well did that footprint, did that structure work in that given show. Now the neat thing about it is you can work with it in real time. You don't have to be at the show. You might have 2 shows going at once. And in a case like that, if you have 2 shows going at once, the beauty of this system is that in real time, but that shows you how well the booth is operating. So even if you're not there, you can see at any point during the day how the traffic is. Do I have enough staff? Do I not have enough staff? Why is that workstation dead down there in the corner? These 2 are very, very busy. Maybe we need to rethink about how we lay this out. The other neat thing is that at night, we can program it so that if somebody enters the booth after show hours and breaks the zone, you'll be notified if there's somebody in your booth. So a lot of information that really helps you determine what the next steps are, if any are needed. There you have it.